Paper Crafting Live. It's Thursday evening. Welcome to you if you're joining me live. I will wait a few moments to see if anybody hops on live with us. It's a very quick one this evening, and also we're going to wing it a little bit because we've got some new goodies to show you, and I'm very excited. We had our Stampin' Up! On Stage event very recently in the last couple of weeks, and one of the things that Stampin' Up! Demonstrators can do if they go to one of these events is they have the opportunity to order from the next catalogue early. So my pre-order has just arrived. I ordered a few bits and pieces, just a couple, and our actual pre-order for the whole of the rest of everybody else who wants to pre-order in the demonstrator world starts next week on the 1st of December, and then it goes live to customers in January. This is the January to June catalogue of 2022. So I've got a few goodies already and I can't wait to show you. And tonight we're going to play with some. I'm so excited. So I've got my box. Now, I don't know whether to bring the box onto the table. I'll show you. Let me bring it up. Here we go. It's all a bit lot there, isn't it? Now, let's see what we can see. So I have opened my box. I have been in it and I have grabbed some stuff out of it. But here's my box. And I've only got a few bits and pieces in here, but I'll show you what I've got. Lots of goodies. Now I have my new catalogue. Unfortunately, I can't show you the inside of it until it goes live to the world. Here we go. I might just take this box off the table and take things out of it because the shadow is quite bad. And I'll just grab everything out of it so you can see. Now I can hardly remember what I ordered, so I'm just going to grab the things out and have a look. And I do have my catalogue here somewhere. Not that I can show you, but I can then work out exactly what I ordered. So we have a daffodil stamp set, which I absolutely love. Being from Wales, you might know that Welsh people love daffodils. Well, not necessarily Welsh people love daffodils, but it's the Welsh national flower is the daffodil. And so beautiful daffodils on this stamp set. And it's a great one for Mother's Day and for spring. And it's got a great one for Easter as well. Good all-rounder. It's got this nice little splatter stamp on there as well. And a little butterfly. So we've got the Daffodil Daydream. Now let me see if I can find it in the new catalogue so that I can see. Because I bought some bits that go with things and I didn't buy others. So let's see what I ordered. Let's see. Oh, I bet I can't find it. We might just have to take potluck. We just have a few selection of things that we could order, and I just took what I wanted. So the Daffodil Daydream stamp set is on page 37. Let me see. Oh yes, it's called Daffodil Daydream, and it comes as part of a bundle. Let me show you. So we have got an embossing folder. What else have we got? We have got, oh, here we are. Here's the daffodil dies. So this is the Daffodil Daydream stamp set. And then, it's very dark in this room tonight. They're beautiful red rubber dies. Love the red rubber ones, stamps. And then we have the daffodil dies. I've not even opened these. And you can cut the elements of your daffodils out, make them into daffodils. How do I get into it? Am I being stupid? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm excited to see it. Sorry about the glare. Let's just take that off. I never need to keep that. Okay. Let's have a look. This is going to be so beautiful. I was very drawn to this. Oh my goodness, look at all the pieces. Wow, look at these trumpets. You can just tell that we're going to be able to build a daffodil. Look, there's a whole daffodil there. So this one will cut out this one on the stamp set. This one will cut out this one on the stamp set. And then these parts build an actual paper daffodil. Can't wait to play with that. And when you get your catalogues somewhere in December, you'll be able to see exactly what I mean by building your daffodil, because there's some beautiful samples in the catalogue. If you would like a catalogue from me and you don't already have a demonstrator, I'll be ordering my catalogues on the 1st of December when we're allowed, a whole stack of them, and I will send them out. So if you would like one, just drop a little comment down below and I'll be more than happy to send you one. So that's the daffodil dies and the daffodil bundle. Love that. Absolutely love it. And what else? I've got something else as well. I've got Honeybee Home stamp set. I absolutely love bees. Whenever there's a bee stamp set, I'm really drawn to the bees. Let's have a look, see if I can find it. So, Honeybee Home stamp set, page 61. Let's have a look. This is exciting because this is the first time I've been into the box. I did grab a stamp set and die set out for tonight's make, but other than that, I haven't seen. Okay, so I ordered a few things from this. I got the Honeybee Home bundle, and I think this whole this is part of a 2 stamp 2 die suite, but I wasn't drawn completely to the other set, so I've just gone for this one for now. Although I know it's going to happen. I'm going to see so many samples with the other set. I'm going to have to get that one as well, probably, but let's wait and see. So I went for the bee one, and it's got some really useful sentiments. It's got such happy news. So glad we're family. We've got miss you. Best of luck. I like this one. Stay wonderful. You're the nicest. And the font is brilliant, isn't it? Let's just bring my light in some more. I don't want to... Oh, that's a bit better, kind of. At least you can see it. That is so nice. Good evening, Mum. I'm looking at bee stamps. So gorgeous. Okay, let's bring the light back in and bring the dies that go with it. Honeybee Blooms dies. Let's have a look and see. Honeybee Blooms. These are so nice. I love seeing all the spring summer stuff come out for next year, because it's so dark at the moment, isn't it, and cold. It reminds us that it will be coming at some point. Look, there's all the little bee dies. You can cut all the bees out. That's so cool. So let's see what you can cut out with this one. So you can obviously cut out this big, it looks like a foxglove, something like that with this one. This floral one is this die. This one here cuts out here. So all the floral images you can cut out from the stamp set. And then you can cut out each of the 1, 2, 3 bees here. And then you've got some standalone foliage or flowers as well. Yeah, so that's going to be really useful. You've also got some nice long leaves to go alongside it. Love that. I think I'm going to use that a lot. I can see that being a class or a tutorial. Really nice. Now, what else is in that suite? Because I think I bought the papers. Let's have a look. Oh, I know that I bought the doilies. Oh, that's a ribbon. Oh, here are the papers. Here are the papers. Oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. They're so nice. Right, let's open them. They've got bees all over them. I know a few of my customers love bees. They'll be very drawn to these, as was I. Let's take them out. Oh, they're so pretty. Look at that. I love the colour. Such a shame that my light is failing. Let me put the overhead light on and see if that helps. So we have a lot more shadow, but you can see the colour a lot better. Let's move that one. No, that's okay. So you can see the colours a lot better. Let's see what colour the papers are. Where are the papers? Can't see it. Right. So Honeybee Home. Designer series papers. Right, where are the papers? Because it tells me, oh, here we are, right along the bottom. It tells me all the colours. So we have got Pale Papaya, Garden Green, Misty Moonlight, Fresh Freesia, Cinnamon Cider and Basic Grey. I thought this might be Cinnamon Cider. It's so pretty. So let's have a look. What else have we got? So we've got 2 sheets of each of these 12 by 12s. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. That's lovely. Look at that. The B size of these are gorgeous as well. That's gorgeous. That's the Fresh Freesia. Love, love, love. Oh, look at this one. Oh, I love that. I can see that I'm going to be using that one a lot. I think there may be more than one pack of this paper bought. I can see that. Oh, look at this. This is kind of like an old-fashioned one. I really love it. That's so, so subtle. It's brilliant. I like that one. Oh, and then this one. This one's really rather nice as well. Aren't they lovely? Now, the back I've been very drawn to as I've been showing you because I can see that they're all kind of wood grain. Look at those! Happy days! Gosh, sorry, I'm getting a bit excited by all the wood grain. I absolutely love wood grain effect on cards. And I often have a pack and it's only got one in and then I've used it. But this has got lots of different ones. Look at those. The only hard part is going to be deciding which side to use. Although if you saw my coffee and card Facebook Live on Tuesday, I demonstrated a card with 6 by 6 papers showing you how you could use both sides of one sheet on a card so you could see both sides of the paper. So that's up on my blog at the moment and on my YouTube channel here. Oh, look at that. Happy with those. So those are the B papers. They are called Heart and Home Designer Series papers. I'm very happy with those. Let's see what else we've got. So I like the B's. So we've got the B dies, we've got the B papers, we've got the B stamps. And then, oh, we have got the Hive 3D embossing folder. So this one has little, it's a beehive, honeycomb. That's going to be a lovely embossing folder for that. And then we have got the doilies to go with it, the Heart and Home doilies. So this is all part of the suite. And then I think I bought everything in this suite, apart from the other stamp and die. So we've got the decorative dots. These are called classic matte dots. They are adhesive back dots in a matte finish. You get 144 in there, and you have got 4 colours: basic black, basic grey, very vanilla and white. Oh, it's nice to get some vanilla ones. Oh yeah, they're lovely. I'm going to be using those lots too. Let's have a look at this. These are the doilies, and the doilies are Heart and Home doilies, 30 doilies, paper doilies, 10 of each of 3 colours, and obviously they go with the papers. So basic grey, cinnamon cider and misty moonlight. Oh, so there you go. But what's nice about those is they're white on the back, so you could actually colour them any colour you wanted to with your sponges or your blending brushes. And the one other thing that goes in this suite is the denim ribbon, the 1 centimetre denim ribbon. That's really nice. Now, can I get into it? Probably not. I always have a terrible trouble getting into the ribbon to start off with, because I can never find an end. So we have got, in January, when this new catalogue launches, we'll have Celebration arriving again, which means we get freebies, free products with a £45 spend. So we get a lot of perks as demonstrators. We get the same perks as customers, but we also get a discount. So I've been buying my pre-order at a discount and earning Celebration items as well. But we get the Celebration items on the retail amount, not what we pay. So it's an even bigger perk. Look at that gorgeous denim ribbon. I love that. It's kind of retro, isn't it? I love this whole denim cinnamon cider feel to this suite. Really nice. Happy with all of that. I'm really excited to play with it, actually. So that's all the goodies that I've got, apart from, let me show you my Celebration item. Look, we've got awesome otters. Aren't they cute? I can see some really fun cards made with this one. You are utterly awesome, and it's birthday time. Love that. I'm going to be definitely playing with that one. And let me put the daffodils away, and then I'll show you the other thing that came in my pre-order that I'm going to be playing with tonight to show you. And there's another reason why I'm showing you all my pre-orders, because we are right at the end of our current Stampin' Up! Promotion, which is Start With Savings. The Start With Savings promotion is amazing. It is the starter kit, but we're getting a bigger discount on it during the month of November. So we normally get a really good deal on it, and you can choose anything you like from either of the catalogues. So we've got 2 catalogues running at the moment. We've got the July to December, and we've got the annual. And you can choose anything you like up to the value of £130. And normally you get a deal of, you can get it for 99. At the moment, just in November, so you've just got about 4 or 5 days left, you can get it for £75. So how cool is that? So you could get all the on your wish list practically and only pay £75, and then you get an ongoing discount. And depending on where you are, it's a minimum of 20% discount. But it also means if you joined up next week in my team, that the following week, when the pre-order starts, you can pre-order all this stuff before the rest of the public. It's a win-win. You can get your hands on all the goodies early. So let me show you what else I got in my pre-order. I love this and I couldn't wait to open it. It's called Rainbow of Happiness. It's a rainbow stamp set. I've been waiting for rainbows for such a long time. So we've got these rainbows that would obviously, these arches would fit inside each other. We've got this one, and we've got this one that would fit inside as well. Says, sending you a rainbow of happiness. Got a little something to brighten your day. You make this world a better place. And they've got little spots, we've got lines, thank you, and teardrops and hearts. It's a photopolymer stamp set, so you can see through it. And then to go with it, I got the brilliant rainbow dies. Can you tell how happy I am with this? Look at these. And then there's an edge one I've taken out to use. So imagine all the different colour papers you can cut out with these, with the rainbows. I'm very excited about it. So I've got something on this already. How is that? Yeah, so I'm going to show you a very quick card. I've kind of been trying to work one out very quickly. So it's a quick card for you tonight. I'm going to have an attempt at one. And I've literally just opened it in the last half an hour. So we're going to wing it. But it's going to be fun. So I have grabbed, I'm so sorry about the shadow. I have grabbed one of our note cards and envelopes that come pre-scored. These come in a pack of 20 with the envelopes, and they are 3.5 inches by 5 inches. So they're in inches. So I thought I would make my layers in inches. So I have grabbed a piece of Whisper White. Now I've written my measurements down because I kind of worked this out a minute ago. And I think it's 4 and a... If I turn my paper around, we can see what the measurements are in inches. If you don't have a grid paper, grab yourself some. Everyone can buy grid paper. It's absolutely brilliant. And you can do all your measurements. And you can use it to write on and everything. So it's inches on one side and centimetres on the other. So along the bottom here, I've got a piece of card. And it is just over 4.5 inches, this piece of card. So it's 4 5/8 of an inch by 2.5. Piece of white card. So that's one of my layers for this. And then I need a piece of Designer Series paper that I'm going to use for my bottom layer. So let's grab my trimmer in. I just grabbed this pack of paper out. This one is the host paper that we have in the annual catalogue. And it's amazing. I think you get like 48 sheets of 12 by 12. And they're absolutely rainbows, and it's just really beautiful and gorgeous. I've given a lot away, and loads of it away, but it's really pretty. So I think I'll use a piece of this. It looks like it needs to be used. So I want a panel to fit my card base. So my card base, 3.5 by 5. So I want it at 3.25 by 4 3/4. So let's go to 4 3/4. That by 3.25, like that. Lovely. Are you still with me? Is it all making sense? Perfect sense. Now, I'm just going to grab, I've got a celebration brochure and I'm literally casing it from the brochure. Our catalogues are literally idea books. So I think I'm going to pop it. Oh, I've made that too big. It's nearly square. How do I do that? 3 1/4. I obviously can't measure today. It's nearly the end of the week. So that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So let me know. I can't see the comments, but let me know what you think as we go along. So this will be my base layer. And it's just quarter of an inch smaller than the card base. Oh, your fussy cutting gingerbread cookies. Is that from the gingerbread and peppermint papers, Wendy? They are beautiful. So my layer is 3 1/2 by 5. My base is 3 1/2 by 5. So my layer needs to be 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. So what I've done is taken 1/4 of an inch off. And then we've got this piece here that's going to go on here. It's going to leave a bit of a border around like that. Okay, but I'm going to take that nice die that we had, this long one. I'm not using much of the set. I'm just going to have a little play, but give you a little bit of a taster and a sneak peek. So what I want to do is include as many scallops as I can, and I think rainbow scallops, whatever you call them, I managed to get about 7 in, which is why I've done it at the measurements that I've done it at. They're almost good enough to eat. I love those papers. They are almost good enough to eat. I completely agree with you. Right, so let's pop this on. I'm going to butt the edge up to the edge of the cardstock. I'm going to put a little bit of washi tape on there so that it stays in place when I run it through the die cutting machine, which I've got right here. Yeah, so I love this offer that's on this month. I have been adding team members because this is such a great offer. It's really too good to miss if you want some really a bargain. Here we go. And why wouldn't you? If you want to know some information about the joining offer and some kind of question and answers, or you've got any kind of burning questions, just have a pop over on my blog at inks.stampshare.ink, because my blog today is all about the joining offer. It tells you all about it there, and you can find out all the information. There we go. Oh, look, I managed to do it. I did have a tiny little bit on there, but that's not bad because my tryout one, I cut it just short and managed to trim off the end. So I'm quite pleased with what I've done here. There we are. Okay, so let's think about it. I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to need my glue shortly. So, okay. I'm going to grab my glue. I'm going to glue this piece down. Well, actually, I need to do some stamping. Shall I get the stamps out and the inks? I nearly forgot about that. That's the exciting bit. So, let's grab them out because I don't want to stick it down before I've stamped on it. So I'm going to take these little stamps with the designs on. So we've got one with spots, we've got one with raindrops, one with lines, one with hearts. So that's just 4. And I've also got some coloured cardstock we're going to pop on this in a minute. So if I can find where I put it in a safe spot. Here it all is. So I've got some different colour bits of cardstock. So what would be useful would be to use the same colour inks. So a few of those. Of blocks. So what have we got? I've got polished pink Bermuda Bay, I have got Bumblebee, Highland Heather, Coastal Cabana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing 2 pieces. They've gone. I'll have to cut some more. That's okay. We can do that. Just trying to think of what the other colour was. I'm sure I had some. Let's think. Oh, I had some. No, that's. Yeah, I had some Pool Party. Where has that gone? This one's too short, I think, but that's the right colour. Pool Party. And there's another colour. Let's grab a piece of Pool Party and cut it ready now. My little strips that I'm going to pop on here are 1.5 inches long, and they are 5/8 of an inch wide. So 4/8 of an inch, 5/8 of an inch. Like that. Right, okay, we'll see what other colour when we get to it, but let's grab some inks. What other colour shall I put in with that? Right, we need Coastal Cabana, we need Polished Pink, we need Highland Heather, something like that. Where are you, Coastal Cabana? I haven't used Polished Pink in forever, it's right down the bottom. Highland Heather. Oh, I think I was going to use some yellow. I didn't get it out. What have we got here? Daffodil. Daffodil it will be. We'll grab some daffodil cardstock in a minute. Okay, so I've got 4. That will do for now. For our stamping. So I've got my layer. I'm going to stamp. I love these little rainbows. Okay, let's do it. Right. I think I'm going to do my lines first. Let's pop these on here so I don't lose them. Let's leave that one there. And let's go for it. So, Polished Pink. Or maybe a blue. I don't know. Let's go for it. I think we're going to pop it here and here. And what we're doing is we're going to just randomly stamp and have a really pretty effect. And then maybe I'll have the raindrops in Coastal Cabana. I could do some other lines as well, actually, couldn't I? Let's clean that stamp up. This was a very quick decision tonight on what I was going to make. What's that? Let's grab it in another colour again. We're going to have a rainbow. Oh, crumbs. I think that should be enough actually, because we're going to have to get all those other stamps in there. Right, let's go for some hearts. So we better start off with pink. Let's have some yellow ones. Sorry about my arm being in the shot like that. Let's move these ink pads. that. Then we want, what else have we got here? We have got raindrops, haven't we? So let's get some pool party. Oh no, we've got Coastal Cabana raindrops. And I think we're going to put some over the top like that. A bit of a colour mix up. Just make any kind of pattern you like. God, Highland Heather ink pad is really hard to get into. I think it's just not been opened very much. Like there. This is cute. Goodness, sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that. That was my son upstairs sneezing. He sneezed so loud. Bless him. I think we'll go for some Coastal Cabana spots here and here, like that. That's cute. And then I think we'll put some yellow raindrops like that. Just yellow. So I've gone all quiet. Just make your pattern where you want it to go. Just random prettiness. And then I think could do with another colour in there. I'm thinking. I'm trying to decide what colour I put in. Let's put some more pink in. Is this one I want? Yep. And then just build up your pretty patterns, whatever you like it to be. But I think I'm almost done. It's very random. And you can go over the top of the stamping. It kind of makes it look really nice. There we go. That will do. I might just have some Coastal Cabana spots just to balance it out a bit more. Just up there, I think. A little bit more. There we go. We're done. We're done with all that. So we've used the small stamps in the stamp set to make a little pretty pattern on our card. Okay, here we go. This is the fun bit. So we've got our layer that's going to go on there. But first of all, I am going to stick this one on here with some glue. I have got a, oh, sorry, I have a notification on my camera, which is very annoying. There you go, because I couldn't see you guys. So who's excited over all the new goodies in the new catalogue? I am. I love crafting with new things. So I haven't put any glue, or I've put very little glue this side and I put a lot down here, and there's a reason for it. I'm going to build up my rainbow. So I'm going to start off with some pink, and I am going to go down here. And the reason that I did the dimensions of the strips the way they were, because they literally fit over. Let's make sure that comes to the end. They literally fit behind one of these little scallops scallops like that. So let's put some Pool Party. And it's sticking to the glue underneath, so I don't think I'm going to need much more. I might put some behind. And then I'm going to go Bermuda Bay. And what I've done is I've made it wide enough to fit behind a scallop, hopefully. And then I have made it just slightly longer so that it tucks behind it. It's got something to grab onto. Could do with being a slightly wider, but it's very difficult to measure it any bigger. Could do with it being slightly shorter to fit in there. There we are. In it goes. Hi, Shaz. Good evening. Absolutely. Let me know, everyone else, if it's okay with you. I wouldn't want you to have a bad, because it's bad my end is what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't want that. Yes. Okay, we're getting there. I want this pink one to be a bit better than that. I really love this polished pink. It's cute. Right, and I'm going to go back and stick them all down a bit better at the end. I want them all to be flush though. Right, so we've got that. And then I need, what colour did I go for? Pale papaya. I seem to have lost the pale papaya one. Right, let's grab one of those. That's the one. That's the colour I'm missing. So what did I say it was? 1.5 by, can't be 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 by 5/8, wasn't it? Yes, pale papaya. Because I'm casing the catalogue, but mine is a slightly different size, so I've got more colours. So we've got that one, and then I went for Bumblebee. And then I went for Coastal Cabana. And then I went for Highland Heather. Maybe I should do the Highland Heather here. Yeah, maybe that one goes there. And that one goes there, and that one goes there. What do you think? We'll just fiddle-faddle around the whole night with putting the different colours in. Right, okay, so I'm going to glue these down so they look neat. That's the idea. We have got a border around the side. That's meant to be there. Pop a little bit of glue behind. And hopefully it'll come out right. So this one will be going up on my blog probably the day after tomorrow. I won't have any light left to take any photographs tonight. So probably Saturday, and then I'll put all these measurements there so you can, if you want to, you can recreate it when you get yours. And if you are a demonstrator, you can get it soon. Get it next week. And if you want to be a demonstrator, join my lovely team. And then you can get it next week after you've got get your starter kit. And then after that, on your first order, you could put all the pre-order bits in it. That would be so cool. Yeah. So you can just see a bit of that paper behind, but I think that's okay. That's better. Maybe they could have done with being 1/8 of an inch fatter, or I did look at it actually 1/8 of an inch fatter, and I think it was going to be too big, so maybe a 1/16 of an inch on there, so you don't have any gaps at all in between. But I'm liking it as it is. It's fine. I can live with that. Especially as I'm making it up and I've not done it before. Okay, so this is the card. All right, so I think it's going to go this way and open up that way. How cute is that? And then we'll put some sentiment on it. How long is it taking me to make one card? We're at 40 minutes. How ridiculous is that? I did show you all the goodies in my pre-order though, so I think that makes up for quite a bit of the time. So I think I'm going to come back and fiddle with this card and later on off screen and just kind of fiddle with the measurements and make these slightly wider to fill it, because I don't really want the gaps there, but you get the idea. And then I am going to do a stamp sentiment on it. So let's have a look at what we've got. I think I'm going to use this one that says, "You make me happy." This one, a nice long one. Yeah, so when it goes up on my blog, it might look a little bit tidier. I will put the exact measurements of those little coloured strips on there. So I have got, I need a longer one, this one. And I'll use this piece. Will this piece be big enough? Not really. Is it long enough? Oh yeah, it's long enough. So have I got any Bermuda Bay ink? I think I want Bermuda Bay. Let me grab that. Here it is. A nice strong colour, I think, to go across that. So exciting having new goodies to play with. Yeah, I'm just going to fiddle with the measurements on those strips to get them exactly right. You make me happy. Now, I'll put that in the middle. But the strip might be a bit big, but we'll have a look. Oh, you make me happy. Gosh, that's a new stamp. You can tell it's brand new because sometimes you get that little, it's a bit blotchy on a brand new stamp. Sometimes if you stamp it a few times, you get a much better image. It's just sometimes there's a bit of finish on the stamp from where it's been produced. So I think I'm going to stamp it on here now. See if I can get a nice crisp image. I also have a very juicy ink pad. That's so much better. I don't know if you can see how much better that is, but it's certainly not splodgy like it was before. I'm going to cut it out. See what that looks like on there. You make me happy. And I can't show you the sample in the catalogue, but I promise you it looks the same. Well, similar anyway. Mine is slightly larger, my card. So let's grab some dimensionals. It's a bit of fun though. Right. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you're joining me live, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed seeing me play. Just have a little bit of play with some new things that are coming out after Christmas. It's just a bit of fun, give you a little bit of an idea of what we've got coming. And if you really like the idea of getting your hands on some new goodies, take advantage of the Start With Savings offer, because that's incredible. And yeah, happy crafting. I am still in the throes of everything Christmas at the moment, so it's really nice just to dip my toe into something else. There we go. There. Okay, so that's our card finished. So if you've joined me live, thank you so very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you are watching me later on replay, please let me know. Put a comment down below and tell me what you think of this cute card that's in the catalogue that I've cased. I hope you like it and you like the look of the new goodies that are coming. And yeah, just leave me a comment and a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. You'll find everything to do with this over on my blog on Saturday at inkstampshare.ink. And if you want any Stampin' Up products, go to my shop at katebolt.stampinup.net. And if you want a catalogue, let me know. Hello, Helen. Thank you so much. You make me happy, you know. Definitely. I'll see you soon. I'll be back on Tuesday, 11 o'clock UK time on my Facebook page for Coffee and Cards. I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye-bye.